How's it going, y'all? It's me, Space Cadet. I'm back with some more Minecraft. We are going to be netherite mining today. But first, some fishing, as always. I'm loving our new fishing spot. The pier has been here longer now than it hasn't been here. Yeah, it still feels new. It still feels new. What's up? Unfortunately, some people already told me they wasn't going to be tuning in for the stream. I just streamed too late. And I'm starting streams earlier still. Which is unfortunate, but oh well. Oh, my inventory is full of beds. I've done some prep work for this one. Yo, what's up, Lanes? This is normally the other way around. Normally I'm tuning into your streams. But we'll fish as always. Ooh, the day just started. We might not fish for the full day, but we'll do some fishing and then we'll go into the nether, do some more netherite mining. At Y15 this time, I had a lot more luck. I had to check your stream out. Well, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, we'll dig around at Y15 this time instead of Y13. I was doing Y13 for like half of last stream, and it wasn't going good. It wasn't going well. But then we switched it up to Y15 right at the end, and I really started to find the netherite. So hopefully we'll have some better luck this stream, and we won't die in lava again. And hopefully the lava will calm down. You like the koi fish art? I really like tapestries, and that's like, I have tapestries all over my room except for that wall. That's the only tapestry I have on that wall, and I just felt like it'd fit the vibe. That one's like my second favorite, but my favorite one is the One Piece flag I have hanging up. But I've had a lot of weird setups throughout my channel now at this point, and this one is by far my favorite. Although I wish you guys couldn't see my door back there. I wish you guys couldn't see my door, but other than that, this setup's pretty good. I did have my 3D printer behind me for the longest time, but I was eventually like, I gotta change it up. I gotta change it up to something else. I just removed my background. Yeah. Now, I don't know. I like being able to have something in the back of a face cam to watch. I find it a little weird if it's just my floating head. If I'm just a floating head sitting here talking. What kind of 3D printer do you have? I have a Bamboo Lab A1. It's my baby. It's my pride and joy, honestly. I don't use it as much nowadays, but I've printed so much stuff with it. I have a bunch of stuff. I've done like a couple compilation videos of stuff I've 3D printed. My tank, I 3D printed a big tank. That's like my second favorite thing. And I 3D printed a chainsword from Warhammer 40k. That's by far my favorite thing I've ever 3D printed. It's so cool. It's so cool. I would get it out and show you guys, but I got like halfway through painting it. I disassembled it, and I got halfway through painting it because I printed it in white, and I didn't finish it. You have the PS1? That's crazy. Yeah, I ain't big balling like that yet. PS2 comes out it came out 2 weeks after I bought the PS1. That's That's usually how it goes. That's usually how it goes. That's usually how it goes. We haven't caught any books yet. I'll go until I catch a book or something. Do you have a favorite print? What do you print with yours? A lot of people just print like useful stuff with theirs, and I'm printing like figurines and stuff like that. Oh, also, my light switch, I 3D printed a custom light switch for my room. So instead of just a little knob that you flick up and down, it's like a whole handle that you grab and flip up. It's actually pretty cool. I forget I have it all the time, but you're printing a board game right now. That sounds cool. That sounds really cool. But I forget I have my light switch. That's another one of my favorites. I use it so much, and yet when I'm talking about 3D prints, I always forget to bring it up. One that I'm developing for a Christmas gift. I'm probably going to 3D print the Christmas gifts for people. Oh, it is almost Christmas. I need to get on that. I haven't prepped anything for Christmas. I'm such a bad gift giver. But I don't think of getting presents either. I just think of Christmas as like that big holiday. Like you know when it's Christmas season, but I don't ever think of like the actual Christmas day. And I need to get more guys to add to our place. I haven't went searching for more animals in a while. I want a dog. I want a dog so bad. I have wolf armor and everything. I just haven't ran into many dogs. They don't spawn here in the mangrove biome. Well, I lied. We did kind of fish for most of the day. Still no book though. Normally we're have you had the chance to pop into a Mozo stream? I have. I watched him speedrun a little bit, and I watched him have a funeral for the poop chat. Which is a sentence I never thought I'd say, but yeah. I watched that stream. Which, how does he speedrun with other people? Like, how does he competitively speedrun? Is that a mod that he uses? Or is that, like, what is that? Classic. Cause I saw him speedrun, like, against somebody. And I would like to get into that, if I could. I've never completed. It's a mod. Okay, I figured, but I didn't know. And I just got my mods working for Minecraft. They was giving me the hardest time for months at this point, and the other day I finally got my mods working. I downloaded Modrinth. I went through CurseForge. I went through another modding website or something like that. They both weren't working for me. I don't know how it works, but Ben and Confusion have also been playing it. Yeah, somebody was speedrunning in the Discord earlier. I didn't tune in for that, but I saw him talking about it. I was actually busy getting it. I was actually too busy getting into Rocket League again. I saw someone play Rocket. Oh, our inventory's full. I saw someone play Rocket League in the Discord, and they're way better than I am. But it just made me want to get back into Rocket League, and so I re-downloaded it on my computer, and I was playing that before stream. Okay, we don't need any of this. We actually have too many water bottles at this point, so I'll get rid of those as well. And we can store this fishing rod. But Mozo does hardcore, and he always finishes at the end while he blast the Asian style music. That music, I literally asked him. I literally asked him during his stream what song that was, and he not Rocket League. Yeah, Rocket League's my tryhard game. I used to play the crap out of Rocket League, and it's like the most toxic game I've ever played, but I have such a love-hate relationship with that game. I can't help it. I can't help it. I've sunk too many hours into that game to not love it. Okay. You need to talk to Ben. Is he a Rocket League guy? Or is that about the speedrunning? He's a Rocket League guy. Okay. I'm not as good as whoever was playing on the server the other day. Whoever was playing on the server is actually goated. Okay, we'll make our way over to the nether tunnel. Go finally mine some netherite. Like like I used to play back in the day, like before Rocket League went free to play, and I was like high platinum, and then after they went free to play, I dropped to like gold, to high gold, and that so I'm like average. I'm pretty much average. So I'm kind of dookie to whoever was playing on the server, but I love to play it so much. It's been so long since I've played Rocket League, and I've never like queued up, like I've never had a person to play it with. I've always had to queue up with randos, which sometimes that's good, sometimes that's bad. My brother Hostels is also pretty good at Rocket League. I'm decent. I'm definitely not like the worst player ever. Like I can do some stuff. I can aerial sometimes. But ooh, we need some blocks. Ooh, I'll let everything despawn before stream. Okay, which tunnel do we go down? Which tunnel do we go down? I'm really thinking this right tunnel, but I'm not sure. Which tunnel should we go down? I'm feeling this right one, but I don't know. Usually my instincts are off. Whatever way I feel like I should go is probably the opposite way I should go. You're a big PC guy. Do you know what specs you have on your computer? I don't. And what do you mean by that? Like the hardware I have, or like what, or like how good my computer actually runs? Because I don't know. Going without your gravel destroyer and your wait. Yeah. Good call. You're actually a lifesaver. My slab is gone. I don't know where my slab went. I told myself to grab a torch beforehand, and I didn't. And I'm not running all the way back just to do that. I could craft up another slab right quick. How many? I need like 3 for a slab. Yeah, like RAM, GPU, CPU, so yeah, hardware components. I have. It's probably gonna take me a minute to. The gravel probably ate it. Yeah, the gravel ate my block. I wouldn't be surprised. Ooh, and I need to get rid of my axe, and I'll grab a couple more beds just in case. But I have a Ryzen 5. I have a Gigabyte 1060. I think it's a 1060. And the motherboard, I actually don't know. I bought it. I wanted to build a PC for so long, but I saw a really good deal on this PC on Facebook. He was practically giving it away, and I was like, I have to have it. Okay. This is going down. What wile level are we on? 13. We need to go up to 15. So I'll grab some blocks right quick, and we'll branch off again. Okay, I'm still not used to this efficiency 5. I was rocking 1060 for years. I mean, it gets the job done. It gets the job done. I was a console gamer for so long. I actually just upgraded to a PC not too long ago. I upgraded to a PC this year. Before then, I was a die-hard Xbox gamer. I thought I would stick with Xbox forever. You got a 4070? What an upgrade, actually. Just said a tier thinking about RAM prices. I used to use this app called Newegg to check like PC component prices and stuff like that, but I haven't been on Newegg since I got my PC. I have no idea what anything goes for anymore. Like, all my PC knowledge like went out the window as soon as I got one. Oof. Oh wait, I ran into another one of my tunnels. Oh well. Hey, the more the merrier. The more the merrier. It'll only help me get lost later when I try to find my way back. Wait, am I not on the right? I'm on 14. What am I doing? I'm literally not even on the right Y coordinate. There we go. Like nothing ever happened. And I'll keep mining this direction. The prices went up because of AI, and some companies just aren't selling to casual customers anymore. And only sell to AI companies. That's actually crazy. Bro, Nvidia just said they are slowing graphics card production so they can focus more on AI. It's apparently more profitable for them. I've ranted about AI enough. I've stated my opinions on AI. AI can be good. Like, my speaker turned off again. My fancy lights. I literally only have that speaker back there for the fancy lights, and yet that's 2 streams in a row it's turned off now. That's unfortunate. Okay, okay, let's get past this black stone. We'll blow up the next bed, and then I gotta set up my speaker again. And hopefully it's not gonna turn off again for a 3rd time. But the computers are taking their computers, sick and twisted. Yeah, for real. For real. Ooh, okay. We'll stare at the lovely netherite while I set my speaker back up. Okay. Well, I don't have anything to connect it to. I've lost my phone. That might be why it turned off. Oh well. That's a later problem. First netherite for the stream? Yes. I see your channel started in 2024. What got you into making videos? I've always wanted to make YouTube videos. Like, as a kid, I genuinely said that I want to be a YouTuber. And everybody thought I was crazy. Everybody was like, okay, but like, what's your real job going to be? And I was serious. But as I got older, I kind of faded out of it. But no other like job had really like done it for me. I didn't want like a traditional job, and I just kind of kept always wanting to be a YouTuber. And eventually, I had the opportunity to, so I started making videos, and I've went through my rough patches. I thought I was going to drop it at one point, but I don't know. Just what genuinely like really gave me that push to start making my own videos was a friend of mine made a YouTube channel, and his YouTube channel is called Dad Vibes Gaming. I've done a couple of collabs with him before, and he started his YouTube channel first, and ooh, 2 netherite in a row. Talk about lucky. We've got, okay, this is already going so much better than last time. If this keeps up, we might not have to mine netherite ever again. This is crazy. If I had this luck all of last stream, I would have like 50, maybe even a stack. Oh, where'd it go? But yeah, my friend got into making YouTube videos first, and I didn't know that he had a channel until like he showed it to me one day, and I was like, and me and him was talking back and forth, and he knew that I wanted to be a YouTuber. Like, he knew I wanted to have a YouTube channel and stuff like that. So he kind of like talked me into it, and I was like, okay, we'll record something together, and then we did, and then I just kind of kept it up. But now he has like a real life. He's got like a family and stuff to take care of. So he's kind of faltered out of it, but he's starting to come back into it because he's got like a set schedule now. But yeah, a YouTuber is like the only thing I ever like wanted to be as a kid, and here we are making YouTube videos. It's actually kind of wild. Okay, can I do this properly and not like a bumbling idiot? Apparently not. Apparently my fingers have went dyslexic again, and I cannot Minecraft. Well, I've been doing YouTube on and off. Created my channel back in 2015. Wow. Wow. I started making YouTube videos last year. Like, I streamed twice. I don't know if I made any videos last year, but I streamed twice. And like, my first ever thing on YouTube was a stream, and not a video. And it was two Minecraft live streams. I speedran one time, and then I wanted to do like a hardcore run or something like that the next, and then I gave it up for a while, and then I got back into it telling stories. Like, I had an injury series. Like, I told my injury stories. I've gotten injured a lot in my life, so I told a bunch of injury stories, and then I eventually fell out of that and got into gaming. What made you want to be a YouTuber? Like, what made you start making videos and stuff like that? Did you always want to do YouTube videos, or did it just kind of happen? I want to make Let's Plays, but editing is hard. I don't think editing is hard. Editing is just time consuming. Editing is so time consuming. It sucks. Because you're just sitting there for hours, just going through like stuff you've already recorded, so it feels like you're not getting anything done. Yeah, what? Like, you've always wanted to be a YouTuber, or what? I feel like I asked a lot of questions. Or are you agreeing to editing being time consuming? And I'm surprised my channel is doing like this well. Why is the... Go away, lava. Go away. Go away. Like, it was slow at first, agreeing. Oh, yeah. It is very time consuming. My Minecraft videos, I'll record, which I'm going to change up how I do Minecraft videos, but I was recording for like 3 or 4 hours, and then I was having to edit for like a day and a half. It was actually crazy. And I don't do like any like real edits. I'm just cutting the video how I want it to be, and then I might add like a meme in there or something if I'm really feeling out there. We are running like directly parallel with this other tunnel, and I don't know how I feel about it. I have a friend that wants to, ow, I'm burning, that wants to get into YouTube. He just doesn't know what he wants to do. And I've been trying to encourage him to start one and just start making videos, but who knows? He might not. He's on the fence about it. I recommend YouTube to anybody who wants to do it. If you're on the fence about it, just go for it. Just go for it. I started watching Minecraft videos when I was like 12, and I was like, I can do that. But I started when I was a kid that lived at home and didn't have good hardware. Yeah, it can. I was literally about to sit and watch stream while playing Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare, but the Wi-Fi turned off. Wow. Hey, ooh, okay, box setup. Okay, we can't go that way anymore. I've got to pivot and go this way, I guess. My Wi-Fi has been really good. When I played Rocket League, I've never played Rocket League on the PC until now. And when I played it back in the day, I couldn't play online hardly at all. Because my Wi-Fi was just awful. Like, my car was glitching around the screen and everything like that. I was constantly getting internet errors, and I don't know if it's because I got a PC now, or if it's because like I just had really good internet today, or maybe like Rocket League fixed a lag problem that I was having. But my Wi-Fi has been really good recently. I say that, and my stream's probably gonna cut out. It always jinxes every time I say that, but I'm gonna say it anyway. I've had good Wi-Fi for today, which the stream didn't cut out yesterday. We had a full stream yesterday. Ooh, hello, lava. Hello, lava. How do I get around this? There's so much lava. Why is there so much lava in the Nether? Yeah, I watched Jacksepticeye's videos back in the day. Ouch. And he's the first person. I'll say the stream is kind of blurry when you move around. Yeah. I don't have the best Wi-Fi in the world, but... Or, I don't have the best internet in the world, but it's doing good for today. The stream ain't crashed or anything, which has happened before. Happens a lot. Happens a lot more than it should. Yeah, that's definitely on my end. The stream will just be blurry, unfortunately. I've had to come to terms with that. Unfortunately, there's not much I can do about that. I wish I could help that, but sometimes we've just got to make do with what we have. I'm just glad I'm able to stream at all. I was shocked when I figured out I could stream. Okay, this is too much lava to deal with. I might have to pivot again, but I'm gonna try to go with it for now. Nope, there's just a huge lava pool right there. Okay, we've changed course. We've shifted our I've recently lost a whole thing of good video content because the friend group split off from the third person in the vid. Okay, I've got to read that again. I recently lost a whole thing of good content because the friend group split off from the third person in the vid. Oh, okay. I think oh, oops. I'm just throwing stuff everywhere. I recommend using a wired connection if you can. But I know that's not always easy depending on your router placement. No, I do have Ethernet. I wondered that. I worded that weird. My bad. You're good. You're good. I have Ethernet. My PC is hooked up through a very long Ethernet cable to the router. I've done everything in my power to get as good internet as I can. I just live out in the middle of nowhere, and that's unfortunately what I have to deal with. I live in the mountains. Far away from civilization. I live in backroad country for sure. So when I did used to live in a city, before some stuff happened, I had a really good job, and me and one of my friends rented an apartment in a city not too far from here. Well, I say not too far. It's decently far, but the closest big city to here. And we rented a place up there, and they had fantastic Wi-Fi. They had great Wi-Fi, but unfortunately, I no longer live there. Ooh, a 3 vein. We are getting so lucky. We are getting so unbelievably lucky. And we didn't mine around that netherite that we found just chilling. I should probably go back and do that just in case there's more. Okay, our luck has turned around. For now, at the very least. I'm gonna go back and see if I remember where we mined that, at. It was like right here, was it not? Did we mine around? Ah. Okay. Get away from me. Get away. Okay, unfortunately there is no more. But it was worth coming back to check. It was worth coming back to check. I don't like leaving any extras. Last time I rented a place, it had the best Wi-Fi, but I felt so isolated all the way out there. Yeah. I was definitely far away from any and everybody I knew. Like other than that, I've always lived here. Like, I live back with my parents now, and it definitely feels like home. The city life had its perks, but it definitely also had its downsides. Am I in a basalt biome? Or not a basalt biome? Wait, what is this? What is this called? I've had to deal with sucky internet for a long time. That's why I'm okay with spending more on internet. Yeah. When I moved, I was responsible for the internet, and I got the best internet I could possibly get. Like, I was blessed enough to where my job paid me enough to where I didn't have to worry about what I was spending. So I was spending a lot of money on good internet. Basalt Delta, yeah. Thanks. I was struggling with the name there, but I spent probably too much money on internet, but it was so worth it. I had flawless internet all the time. It was actually so good. Which as soon as I moved up there, my parents got way better internet for themselves. As soon as I moved and they had the house to themselves, they was like, okay, time to upgrade everything. Ooh, more. Okay, if that's not ominous, I don't know what is. And it's sitting directly under some lava. I might pop the fire resistance potion and just swim up there and block everything off. It is risky, but ouch. And what, they downgraded when you moved back in? No, that would be crazy. That would be crazy. No, they upgraded to Starlink when I moved. They went from, I think that's what it's called. They went from CityLink to Starlink. Is that what it's called? The fancy, I think it's Elon Musk Wi-Fi. That would be wild if they downgraded when I moved back. I mean, they hardly use the Wi-Fi anyway. I'm surprised they upgraded at all. Yeah, satellite. Yeah. The Elon Musk special. How do I block this off? Ouch, 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 ouch. Okay, get rid of you. Get rid of you. And now you shouldn't burn me anymore. I think it's pretty good for places out in the middle of nowhere. It is. It's definitely like it's still nowhere perfect. Like it definitely still has its issues, but it's much better than what it was before. That's for sure. Okay, how do we get that without burning to death? I fear that's not a possibility. Okay, I'm gonna try to fill this in as fast as possible. There we go. I actually did it. That wasn't too bad. I spent longer filling in the lava gaps than getting that. Speaking of which, hello lava. And gravel. And unfortunately we ran into more gravel. Where's my slab? There's an entire lava pool above you for sure. Yeah. How long have you played Minecraft? I've played Minecraft for so long. I genuinely don't know when I started playing Minecraft. It's been so... Okay, okay, that was definitely my fault. I was being so stupid. My speaker turned off again, but there's nothing I can do about that. I don't know where my phone is to connect, so it will just have to be off. But I played Minecraft on the phone like as soon as it like came out on the phone. Like my mom bought a brand new phone like before Minecraft was big, and Minecraft actually came out on like was with her phone, and it was an early version of Minecraft. Why did I mine for so long? I should have just done it right here. And then eventually I got an Xbox and started playing it on there, on the 360. And I played that for years. And then I got it on the Xbox One. And I went through 2 Xbox Ones like that. I remember, Like whenever Minecraft Pocket Edition like first came out, or it wasn't even Minecraft Pocket Edition. I don't think it was literally like, well, I mean it was because it was on the phone, but it was just like I loaded up on the phone, and then it just loaded me into a world, and and there I was. Like I could switch between survival and creative, and that was about it. There wasn't many blocks back then. I remember playing Minecraft at one point where you couldn't eat. And I don't know if that was on that Pocket Edition or if it was some other time. Yeah, you had like infinite bricks. Yeah. Oh my goodness. There's so much lava. There's so much lava. Is this just another big pool of lava? We're gonna have to pivot again, I think. I'm gonna double check just to make sure. I've played since just before 1.0 came out. Yeah, this is just another big pocket of lava. And hopefully we don't burn to death. Jeez. I've eventually got to go through and collect all this, like, quartz and gold and stuff that we're leaving around. And, by the way, Lanes, are you planning anything for the next season coming up? Like, on the server? Like, do you plan out anything, or do you just wing it? Ooh, more netherite. Because I've been planning a build, like, literally for the first time ever. I feel like this is my first server that I'm going to be joining, and since I'm the new guy, I feel like I gotta go big or go home, and I've went big, and I've planned out a build. It's like the biggest thing. It's like the second biggest thing I've ever built. And I'm not even done planning everything out yet, but I've started on it, and it is huge. It's huge. Oh yeah, I've been planning a lot of stuff. I considered winging it because that's just how I normally play. But I feel like at least for my mega base, I need to plan something. So I've planned. Ooh, 2 in a row. So I've planned a huge base. And I want to go, I want to play, on this world that I'm playing right now, I've played slow. I've played so slow. Like, I've been on here over a month and a half now. I haven't killed the Ender Dragon. I just got my full diamond armor. I'm just now collecting netherite. But I plan to, like, speedrun early game when it comes to the server. I want to start on my mega base, like, pronto. I didn't do too many streams the last 2 seasons, but I want to get into making videos. But who knows how long that will last, because editing takes forever. Yes, it does. I'm going to have to change up the way I make Minecraft videos for that reason. I want to still balance the Minecraft, like playing Minecraft and Minecraft videos, and the streams as well. I want to stream as often as possible. And it's hard to decide what you want to get done in a stream versus what you want to get done in like an episode. Okay, we did not go 3 for 3, unfortunately. Look at me busting rhymes. I've got to get rid of this netherrack and stuff. Also, just FYI, we will probably hold off from going to the end of season for as long as possible. That's what we did last season, and the dragon fight was a big event. Yeah. Like, I kind of... Like, does everybody get together and kill the Ender Dragon? Like, do y'all hold off for a little bit so everybody can get ready? Or is it... Or is it like... Or how does it work? I wanted to ask at least somebody just so I'm not like out of the loop and I accidentally just Leroy Jenkins my way in there or something. But I figured it was at least like maybe if everybody doesn't get together, at least give it some time just so whoever wants to go kill the Ender Dragon can join up. Yeah, I think it was at least the first month or two. Okay. But yeah, I want to get like all my early game farms out of the way. Like I just started making farms in this world. Like after I got my diamond armor and stuff like that. Like I want like the first hour diamond armor. Like I'm gonna speed run that. And then like second hour farms. I want all my early game farms out of the way. And then I'll work on villagers and I'll just grind villagers until I get all the enchantments I need. And then I'll start farming materials and stuff like that. We have a backpack mod so shulkers aren't needed as badly. How does the like gravel wall of doom and despair for real? There's too much gravel in the nether. Why? Why is there so much gravel down here? Why is there gravel in the nether at all? Whoever put gravel in the nether like this needs to be demoted. They need to be demoted or fired immediately. But how does the mod system, like how does that work like when joining a server? Because the way I understand it, just like if I want to add mods to my personal world, I download the mods that I want and then I make a world to go with those mods. But I don't know how it works when joining a server. Do I need to download those mods beforehand? Or do they just like, will they just download when I enter the server? I don't know these things. I'm also not a mod person. I usually only play vanilla survival. There's a server side mods and client side mods. Okay, I think I know what that means. So like, okay, I think I understand what you mean by that. So like, you can have the mods, but you don't have to. From my own experience, your mods will have to match up. Oh, okay. So I will have to download the mods that match up with the server. I genuinely don't know. But that's the way I took that. Will it tell me at least? I probably just need to do my research so I'm not completely oblivious. I feel like I need to know all the ins and outs of stuff. Like I can't just do something. I have to know how it works. Yeah, so for the things that add blocks and items, such as the backpacks, you'll need to install that mod on your end. Okay. Thankfully, I got my mods working, at least. I was kind of stressing it. I was kind of stressing that. Like, I wanted mods for my own world for a while, and CurseForge wasn't working for me. I've heard so many good things about CurseForge. We've only got 3 beds left. We've gotten 12 ancient debris, though. 12 ancient debris on 1 inventory of beds is a lot more than 4. At least. But you can also sprinkle in some little things of your own. I always end up adding a camera perspective mod. We'll send out a list of mods that are required. Okay, bet. Okay, so I'll need at least those mods. So, ouch. So I'll need at least those mods, and then if I wanted to, I could add select mods on my own, like mods that aren't gonna, like mods that can be added. I can add. I assume that's the way it's sounding. So like if I wanted to add free cam or something, or the replay mod, and it's not in the mod pack that you're saying that I need, I can still add it. Finally caught a stream. What's up? Looks like the mining is going well. What's up? And yes, mining is going so much better than the other day. We've went through 1 inventory of beds and we've gotten 12. Last time we got 4. But I did switch up what level I'm mining on. I switched from 13 to 15. Let's get rid of this lava down here. I never see any, like, in the floor. It's always, like, in the roof or, like, just floating around somewhere. Yeah, like, shaders is a client-side mod that you can install, but it won't prevent you from joining the server. Okay, okay. Well, like I said, I'm new to the modding thing. I don't know all the ins and outs of how mods work. I tried a couple times on my own, and every time it either didn't work. Besides where I got Modrinth, I finally got my Modrinth mods to work. Which I don't know why I didn't try Modrinth first. Everything that I've seen online was like, if CurseForge doesn't work, just use Modrinth. And I was avoiding Modrinth so hard. I don't know why, but I just didn't want to use it. And now that I have used it, I can't fathom using anything else. I really wanted CurseForge to work for some reason. I tried CurseForge so much. You know, I mined this tunnel and I don't have any more beds. I recommend using a Prism launcher. You can load mods from both Modrinth and CurseForge. I will try. I'll give that a shot. But like I said, my CurseForge wasn't working at all. Which I don't go overboard with mods. I literally just wanted, from CurseForge, the only mods that I wanted was the free cam mod that allows you to, like, have a little, like, camera account and fly around. And then the replay mod that allows you to replay, it allows you to, like, replay clips from, like, a third-person point of view. And you can, it's like a little video editor into Minecraft. And those, and then the mod list mod, which gives you like a mod button to mess with all your mods that you have. Those are the only 3 mods that I wanted. But CurseForge couldn't handle it, apparently. CurseForge could not handle it. And then I added a bunch of vanilla tweaks mods, which is just, it allowed like extra mob heads. Like I could get any mob head that I wanted, and like Endermen stopped griefing, like they stopped picking up my blocks and stuff like that. Those are the only ones I wanted. I've been meaning to ask, out of curiosity, if you've ever just tried old schooling it with the mod folder. I have not. How does that work? Just downloading a mod itself, like, onto my PC, and then adding it to a folder in the world? I genuinely don't know. I try not to mess with files like that. I try not to mess with files like that. I always feel like I'm going to mess something up. I'll send you my Prism Launcher video, and you can see if you like it. Yeah, I'll check it out after stream. That's going in the notebook. That's going in the notebook of things to do after stream. What's it called? Prism. Prism mod launcher. There we go. So that will definitely get done after stream for sure. And we've already gotten 12 ancient debris. This has been so successful. This has been in one inventory, we've almost gotten more than our entire stream the other day. Need to get like a tiny notepad, size of your hand, to put next to your mouse or something. Yeah, I really like my notebook. After I fill up my notebook, I might switch to something else. I need like a stack of sticky notes or something. But that's too professional. That's too professional for my blood. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I may have gotten lost. I may or may not have gotten lost. I'm lost. That's a dead end. I'm lost. I foresaw this happening, and it happens every time. It literally happens every time. I'm sure we will eventually find our way back. But now we've gotten too many tunnels. It's like a bound notebook or spiral. Oh, it's a bound notebook. It's just it's not a full-size notebook. Like I have both. I have this one for like big stuff, for like if I need to keep track of like real life stuff, and then I have the small one for my streaming stuff or my YouTube stuff in general. Did we go the wrong way? Did we just go... Did we just head the wrong way down this path here? I genuinely don't know. I'm genuinely lost. I get so lost off in netherite mining. I use a lodestone. Ooh, that, you know, we have enough lodestones to where I could just do that. I don't know. I've never used a lodestone properly. I don't know how those work. Ooh, and then we need to turn this way, I believe. Yeah, we need to turn this way. A lodestone might be useful, honestly. Although, if our luck keeps going like this... Ooh, here we are. If our luck keeps going like this, we won't have to be netherite mining for too much longer. Put all this stuff away. We need to put our ancient debris away. 12 ancient debris already. If you click a compass onto the lodestone, the compass points to the stone. It's cool. It helps to not rely using coordinates. Okay, we need... Okay, let's not just go down the same path. We did have a lot of luck that way, but I don't just want to keep going that way. Let's go down this way then, and we need to go up to... This is 13, 14, 15, correct? I'm gonna F3. 14, is this 12? Oh wait, no, I'm just not standing on the block. World's smartest streamer over here. So yeah, this is Y15, and we've already ran into lava. This is not a good sign. The lava better be worth it. It better be worth it. Yeah, if I ever need to come down here again, I will definitely set up a lodestone, though. I will definitely be setting up a lodestone, if it's that simple. Okay, this seems like a good place for the first bed. Nothing. Unfortunate. I'm sure there's like a precise way to like place these beds apart and like space them out, and I could probably get more reliable netherite that way. But that's boring, isn't it? Don't you just like winging it? I like winging it. You watch Hermitcraft? I love Hermitcraft. I watch Hermitcraft all the time. I was watching Hermitcraft before the stream, and I will continue to be catching up on Hermitcraft after the stream. I watch all the hermits. Do you watch Hermitcraft? I'm a Hermitcraft nerd. Well, his accent is Joe Hills. Yeah. My dream is to be on the Hermitcraft server. I've thought about that for so long, which is so hard. Like, everybody has to like you. Everybody on the Hermitcraft server has to like you to be able to join. If like all of them can like you but one, and there you go. Which I don't think I've made any enemies with the hermits. I don't even think they know me. They shouldn't, at least. But I don't think I've made enemies with them, so my dream is still alive. I could technically join the Hermitcraft server. I've been watching since season 1. Okay, that's crazy. I started watching season 5, I think. I think it was season 5. Whatever Mumbo Jumbo's like aerial base was with the big the big ice spike. That's been so long ago now. I believe that was season 5. And my favorite base ever was Mumbo's Hermitcraft season 6 Ocean Monument. I think that was a season 6. Again, that's been so long ago. I've watched on and off. I stopped watching. I wasn't really into season 9. The one where they like played with the moon size and stuff like that. Like I watched up to like, is the moon big, and then I kind of stopped watching. But season 10 started and I was back into it. I watched Minecraft before Hermitcraft. That's crazy. I've only heard of the Minecraft server. I've never actually seen anything from it. Who was a part of the Minecraft server from the Hermits? It was oh god, it was Etho, was it? Etho was a Hermitcraft member, wasn't he? Or Hermitcraft, Minecraft. My brain's cracked. My brain is broken. Oh, there we go. And we just mined in Etho, Doc, B-Dubs, Vintage Beef. I didn't know they were all from Minecraft. I didn't know that many. Ooh, a 2-vein. Let's go. Literally, all of these beds, and I just so happened to mine into it. I didn't know it was that many. Ah. A mod that that we need on the SMP for next season is the Skiz Villager mod. The one where it replaces the villager sounds with Skiz's grunts. With Skiz's grunts. I think that would be hilarious. Maybe for like a day. Do it for like a day. just replace all the villager sounds with then he left Hermitcraft in season 2. Wait, Generic B, the founder of Hermitcraft, was on the Minecraft as well. I've heard about him as I've like researched, not research. Like I watched a video. That's my research on like early Hermitcraft and how it started. But I wasn't around for the first couple of seasons. I should probably is like when did Mumbo started in like what, season 2? Did he not? Mumbo started in season 2, I think. And I haven't watched that, and that's probably still up in it. I was very young. Mumbo probably still has Hermitcraft season 2 up on his channel. I need to go back and watch that. I should probably go back and watch that. That's gonna be so wild. Yeah, it was season 2. I haven't watched that far back. Okay, I'm bedding right here. I'm going to bed. Right there. Oh, uh-oh. Thankfully, we have Prot 4 armor. How do we get rid of this, though? Okay, we have Houston. We have a problem. Okay, never mind. Problem's fixed. I went back and watched his first few episodes of season 6 just so I could like get a refresher on his base, because I love his season 6 base so much, and that was weird going back to. That was so weird going back to. Ooh, okay. I was about to walk right past this. I'm a Bedrock Java combo server. Wait, I'm in a Bedrock Java combo server, and a few seasons ago, the mods tried to implement rules to make it more Hermitcraft, which led to the server almost dying because half of us were casuals. So are you from Tennessee? If you mind, no, I don't mind you asking. And yes, I'm from Tennessee. How did you know? How did you know? Is it in the accent? Or was that just a lucky guess? And I would love to be a part of a server like Hermitcraft, at least. I've never like, ooh, okay. Thanks for that. Oh my goodness, what is happening? What is happening? Get rid of the lava. Yeah, it's very strong. Okay. I forget. I forget I have an accent sometimes. It just when I was coming up with like the intro for my channel, I wanted to incorporate oh, block that off. Okay, this is getting frustrating at this point. I was like, how do I let people know I'm country, or at least I'm from Tennessee, or from the South? And so I was like, I have to have the word y'all in there. I was like, I absolutely have to put the word y'all in there. As if the accent wasn't evidence enough, but... Is this more lava above me? Okay, this is getting annoying. This is so annoying. I'm trapped. I'm literally trapped. I'm in a trap of my own making. Okay. You know, I'm just gonna sit here and burn for a little bit. New Era strives to be like Hermitcraft, but also like to have our own twists. Yeah. Yeah. What the same thing that I feel like the same thing that keeps Hermitcraft so alive is the same reason it's so hard to join. everybody, like, there's so many, like, there's so many things you have to do to get into Hermitcraft. You have to be a content creator. You have to be a content creator to be in Hermitcraft. You don't have to be family friendly, but it's like they've only really invited family friendly creators to Hermitcraft. You have to have your own established fan base. Yo, how you doing? I'm doing good. Well, I've been better. I'm now locked into this room, which isn't good. I need to grab more chicken. I'm almost out of food. I have absolutely no idea how I got myself into this predicament. Ooh, I almost walked off. But yeah, everybody, like, you have to have, everybody has to like you. You have to have your own established fan base. You have to be a creator. For the most part, you have to be family friendly. It's just so much. It's just so much. Which is, it's good for them. I mean, I'm glad they have those rules. They probably wouldn't have lasted that long as a server without those rules. Oh, and they don't, I would say PG-13. Yeah, they have some jokes. They do have some jokes in there. I recently watched a compilation of, like, Hermitcraft After Dark or something like that, and that was funny. That was funny. Ooh, more of it. Any more? Or is it just the one? Of course it's just the one. Who's your favorite hermit, by the way? Who's your favorite hermit? Mine's probably definitely Mumbo. Have you ever considered joining Unstable? Is that a server? Is that a Minecraft server? No, I haven't, and if so, and I didn't know what that was. Etho's really good. He's the like pioneer of Minecraft. He's like the oldest, not in terms of age. I don't know how old Etho is, but he's like the oldest. Mumbo is up there on my list. Yeah. Grian's also up there on my list just because not even because of his Hermitcraft videos, but because of his build videos back in the day. I watched Grian before he was a hermit. I got into Mumbo and Grian at around the same time, but Grian wasn't on the server at the time. And how would I get on Unstable, by the way? Oh, there's more lava. Of course there's more lava. Like who's on Unstable? Are there any YouTubers that cover the Unstable server? And whatever music is playing right now is majestic. It's not matching what we're doing, the chaotic burning in lava, but I vibe with it. You also watch Exuma, but not as much. I really love Exuma's new base for this season. His like cave type thing he's got going on, like his mine or whatever, and his weird copper golem suit. It's pretty funny, actually. I haven't watched Exuma as much. Ooh, ancient debris. I didn't even see. Dropping rhymes every time. But yeah, Exuma, back when he was on the server, I used to watch Iskal a lot. His, oh, what's it called? What's it called? The, mushroom biome. His mushroom biome base. I forgot what, season he done that in. But his mushroom biome base was my favorite, where he covered it in grass. Okay, let's try to get this ancient debris without burning any more than we already have. Oh, of course there's more lava. Literally every block I break just is more lava. It's always more lava. It's only a matter of time. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. Yeah, it kind of sucks what happened between him and the hermits. It sucks even more so that it's I'm not gonna get into it, but it was entirely self-inflicted in my opinion. It was entirely self-inflicted, in my opinion. Which, he doesn't even have, like, his videos up anymore, does he? If so, I couldn't find them. I tried looking for him, and I couldn't find him. Like, the only thing I could find was his, was his video talking about what happened. I didn't care too much, to look into it. I literally didn't know. I didn't even know, like, anything had happened until he posted that video. And he only brought more attention to himself. But oh well. Oh well. There are more hermits to watch. There are more hermits to watch. I've been really watching Geminate recently. I've been watching her VODs on YouTube. I don't think she streams on YouTube. But she'll upload her Twitch VODs onto YouTube, and I'll rewatch those, or I'll watch those when they get uploaded. And her bridge and her tavern look really good so far. And she's working on her mega base already. And Tango's decked out 3 build is looking insane already. Literally in episode 1, he completed the game, got his beacon, got everything. He's like, literally what people would consider beating the game. That's how Tango started the game. And then he got to work on his mega base, all in episode 1. Tango is crazy. Tango's an insane human being, and I love it. I love it. I feel like so many hermits' personalities work so well with each other. Yeah, it's because everybody has to like you, or at least not have a problem with you. Like, everybody on the server has to agree to someone joining the server. Which, the longer time goes on, the harder and harder it is for people to join the server for that reason. I forget who it was, but not as many people join the server nowadays. Was there anybody? Did anybody join the server this season? If so, I don't know. Like, I think it's literally the same. I think it's been the same for the last few seasons now. Wait, hold on. Did you just, like, spam a bunch of chats? I feel like a bunch of chats just appeared at once. Jim and Green is a great duo. That is a great duo. So is Green and Mumbo. Green and Scar. Maybe it's just Green. Green does get along well with everybody. He is just a vibe. Green is just a vibe. Green gets along with everybody. No. You think the new... Yeah, Skiz is the newest member. But he joined last season, did he not? Yeah, because he had the pyramid last season. Yeah, I'll be talking about Hermitcraft the rest of stream, bro. I'll be talking about nothing but Hermitcraft the rest of stream. Ooh, there we go. This is why we mine extra blocks around. Because you never know what you're gonna find. No, I think the newest member is Skiz. Yeah, no new people. Joel's the Joel. Oh, yeah, Joel. There are a lot of hermits now, but they're not... The longer time goes on, the less and less people they add. Which, I mean, fair play to them. I can't hate too much because, like, they've had a successful server for how many years now? It's been crazy. Ooh, there we go. Some more. The most memorable thing out of Hermitcraft that I can think of is, I think it was the season 7 village. I think it was when they updated villages or something like that. But that was like a super long season, and Green and Mumbo had that like tower build off. They built their own custom village houses, and then they had like a tallest tower competition. That's like the most memorable thing for me. I can't even remember what base did they have in season 7. Was that the mansion season? Was that Green's mansion? I could be so wrong. Maybe I can never remember these. I've watched for too long now. The seasons do kind of merge together once you watch for so long. They do kind of just morph together, unfortunately. But that and the Mumbo cactus joke. The Mumbo. Oh, forget the joke at this point, but they'd just add a mustache to anything with eyes, and they'd name it after Mumbo. I thought Green's base last season wasn't too it wasn't. It was, I mean, both him and Mumbo kind of played it super slow last season. His fishing area, which Mumbo still made a pretty good base. He still had like the factory and the small town and stuff like that. Mumbo's been getting really good at building lately. Like, he was just the redstone guy, and now he can build. Which I've always liked his bases, but now Mumbo's bases have character to them. Like, he's learning how to do the armor stand tricks. Like, he knows that now, and he's making his builds much more animated with like the fans from last season and the windmills in this season. And his geese as well. Of course there's lava. Why wouldn't there be lava? Why didn't I just know there was lava? Of course there was lava. I would say I think you'll fit in with the new era just fine. Well, thank you for that. It will be so much fun. I can't wait either. I've literally been anticipating it for like since I found out about it. Like I'm very new. I'm not gonna lie. I'm very new. I haven't known like about the SMP or anything like that for a while or for too long. But I've been excited. Like I just so happened to come across a Flappy stream. He was streaming like late one evening, like at 7 p.m. or something like that, and I just so happened to catch his stream, and he was like, hey, you should join the Discord, and I was like, okay, and here we are. One thing leads to another, I guess. Okay, this is bad. This is really bad. Okay, I'm just gonna pop the fire resistance. Kind of crazy because he usually streams at the crack of dawn. He really does. Which thankfully my sleep schedule is messed up enough to where I can catch a stream like either way. If he was to stream like late, I would be able to catch that. But I'm also able to catch his morning streams as well. Which Flappy ain't streamed in a hot minute now. He said he's been working on the achievements for next season or something like that. Which, by the way, whoever was grinding achievements on the server the other day, I had my Discord open, and I was just seeing whoever that was rolling achievements for 2 hours straight. He literally didn't stop for 2 hours. I don't know if he just had a bunch of achievements like ready to go, or if he just or if he was just getting achievements like that, or what. But that was crazy. Yeah, it's a whole questing system thing he's working on. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't know how all that stuff works, but it's the Blazing Caves pack that add the advancements for just breathing. Yeah. Because it seemed like every couple of seconds he was making like at least one achievement. There was a couple times where he just got like 3 achievements in a row. It was kind of crazy. How many ancient debris are we gonna just mine into? This is actually crazy. I've gotten more ancient debris just mining into it this stream than I found ancient debris last stream. That's actually wild. I only have 4 beds left. I believe I have 1 more inventory of beds. And then we'll call it for the stream. We've gotten so much more. Yo, stop stealing my airtime. My bad. It just so happens we stream normally around the same time. I was yesterday I really wanted to catch your stream, but I was streaming at the exact same time, and I was like, I checked like right before my stream ended. I was like, oh, I might still be able to catch the stream. And as soon as I ended stream, you ended yours as well. I was heartbroken. Chill stream, bro. Thank you. I'm live now. Wow. Rich asked me a question in his stream, but I was talking in here. Wow. I'm just stealing everybody, I guess. I'm glad to see people from the Discord in here. I'm glad to see the people from the Discord in here. Mozo was in here the other day. That was wild. He was flexing on me. He's blown up now. He had like he got like 70 viewers in his last stream or something like that. And then he watched my stream and I was like, what are you doing, bro? Mozo is a hack. Yeah, for real. For real. Oh, we was talking about yeah 7. Yeah, he had over 70. He had a ridiculous amount in there. We was talking about backgrounds earlier, and I don't know if it's like we was talking about backgrounds like over here, and I don't know if I don't know if it's like an LED sign you have, Magic. I don't know if it's like an LED sign you have behind you or something with your logo on it, but I think that's so cool. I'd love to have like a astronaut themed something behind me, like an LED sign or something. I think that'd be amazing. Also, this lava is not good. I had like over 0 once, and the TTS was insane. It's AI generated background. Is it? You just have the background on the ready. You just got the button press to change the background. Discord does that. I believe Discord has like different backgrounds you can use, which is crazy. I didn't even realize. One of my friends showed me that the other day. You just change your background on Discord with your face cam. Over 100. Okay, I thought she was joking. I thought she was joking, saying that you had zero and it was going crazy. Okay, we've got to pivot again because we've ran into too much lava. This is actually ridiculous. Which we only have 2 beds, and then we'll go back for more. I've got 1 more inventory of beds to go through, and we've gotten so lucky with the ancient debris. We've gotten so lucky with the ancient debris. Yeah, I like tuning into people's streams from the Discord. It's nice to come in and chill back and forth. And Rose wanted to join the stream as well. Rose wanted to be here for the stream, but she was like, I have finals or something like that. Which I ever since I graduated, like the concept of school has left my mind. Like in my mind, everyone's like an adult now. And school is a thing of the past, but that's not how that works. Oh, we ran out of beds. What am I doing? That's the second time I've done that. Okay, now to traverse back and find the hub. Hopefully I don't... I'm sure I'm gonna get lost again. I'm sure I'm gonna get lost. We've gotten... The tunnels have just expanded too far. Watch him get... Yeah, I'm going to get lost. I will get lost. Even though this one might be just a straight shot, I still might get lost. I got the Zorro legs from One Piece. Oh. What does that go to? I can get lost on a straight path. Watch it. Watch and learn. It's a developed skill at this point. Okay, we actually went for so long in this path. We said lodestone. We said torches. Bro is still out here doing neither. Yeah, for real. I forgot. I meant to bring torches. I forgot the torches. This is what we call natural selection, and I'm still alive by some miracle. If it wasn't for the prop 4 diamond armor, I would definitely be dead. Honestly, don't like the bed strat. For shame. What strat do you do? Do you just straight up mine? Do you just straight up mine, or do you use like TNT or something? The bed strat is the only way that I've ever went. The TNT is just too expensive. I would say I spent all this time making a wool farm, but that wool farm didn't take that long. Okay, it was just a straight shot. We are back to the hub. But I built a wool farm, so I might as well take advantage of it and use the beds. I don't have a creeper farm, or I would... I may or may not use TNT later if I get a... If I get a gold farm. A gold farm. A gold farm. We've gotten 29 ancient debris. We're not even through our last inventory of beds. Is someone shooting me? He can shoot me for a while. I'm not concerned about it. I'll let him have his fun. Also the mining strat isn't too bad either. Do you do the TNT strat? I see a lot of other people just mine. They just straight up mine for it, and I just don't have I just don't have the patience for it. I feel like it doesn't yield, like it just you're mining for too long. Like, I've seen people strip mine for it, and then I've seen people just mine in a straight line. And I feel like both situations just take up too much pickaxe durability. Like, it feels like it's taking longer than... Oh, I still have a whole... Okay, I thought we was about done, but we still have more beds. Okay, I might not get through all of these beds. I might just go for one more full inventory and then call it there, depending on our luck and how bad I really want to keep going. That's true. Yeah, the pickaxe durability is a big one for me. If I had a gunpowder farm, I might be more willing to use like TNT. Press the wrong F button. Okay, 15. Yeah, if I had a gunpowder farm, I might be more willing to use TNT, but I just don't have one, and I've never done like the TNT strat ever. I do know the bed strat though. I do know the bed strat. I might have to change it up though. I might switch to TNT when it comes to the SMP, because these beds are getting me into trouble more often than not. Actually, I'm always mining into lava. I'm always just blowing up into lava. Lava is always a problem. So switching to TNT might be a play. But I don't think I'll ever do the mining strat. I'll never like strip mine for it, or just mine in a straight line for it. If you know who IBX Toy Cat is, he's another Minecraft YouTuber. He does Minecraft Bedrock exclusively. But he just mines in a straight line. He's like, okay, time Time for netherite mining, and then he'll just do this. He'll just do that until he finds the netherite that he needs. I think that's insane. Ooh. No netherite this direction yet. But I still got so many more beds to go through. I actually may have prepped too much for this stream. I was worried I didn't have enough, and I was going to make more. I'm glad I didn't. I had an inventory full of beds when I arrived. My shulker box is full of beds, and then I had 2 barrels full of beds. I may have overprepared, and there's literally just nothing but a lava pool over here. I'm immediately changing direction again. Watch me get lost now. I've changed direction twice. I'm probably gonna get lost. Still none. Unfortunate. I should go to bed, but I've printed, but I have a print that is done 30 minutes, and then I have another one to start before I go to bed. What do you normally print? What are you printing, if you don't mind me asking? Oh, you said you was printing Christmas presents, right? Oh, yeah, that board game. I did ask that earlier. My brain's fried. I got tired brain. I'm sorry. Right now I'm printing tiles for my game. Yeah. Ooh, more ancient debris. Let's go. I've thought about printing Christmas presents out for my family. It'd be the only Christmas present that they got because your homeboy's broke, but it'd be something at least. Although I don't know what to print. I'd have to look. I'd have to look for something. Any recommendations? I could print out a board game. Although that seems like a lot of printing, though. If this was Twitch, I'd make you a custom emoji that says "Watch him get lost." Yeah. It's only in close quarters like this. Like if I have like land markers to go off of, like I'm really good at directions outside. But as soon as I'm inside, that goes out the window. That goes out the window every time. In Warhammer Space Marine, they added a indoor map. They added a brand new map that's like primarily indoors, and I get lost in there all the time. All the other missions are outside, and I do fine. But they added an indoor map, and I'm bumbling around the entire time. I get lost every single chance that I get. Okay. No netherite. I can't complain too much. We've already gotten so much more netherite than we did last time. It's actually insane. It takes longer when you design it yourself, definitely. Just going to stick to figuring out Stick to finding other people's stuff? Yes, for sure. I want to print a Catan board. Ooh. Might design the emoji anyways. Feels funny. Yeah, go for it. Go for it. Ooh, lava straight away. I just find prints off of the Bamboo app, and then I might use Maker World sometimes. Well, I don't. Yeah, I need the inventory space, please. Stop it. Stop it. I need the inventory space. Yeah, we could go the entire rest of stream without finding more netherite, and I would still be happy. We've found so much netherite. And as soon as I went to upgrade my stuff to netherite in the other stream, my stream crashed. I was just about to ask, what should we upgrade? And the stream crashed. So hopefully, if the stream stays up long enough, I might be able to upgrade some of my gear. And we are right underneath lava. Oh, I was about to just set that off. Whoa, that's literally the whole ceiling is lava. We are under one massive roof of lava. Okay, not going that way because there's gravel, so I'm going to go this way. I'm not even going to deal with all of that lava. It's not worth it. There's no way I'm gonna try to get through that. My brother wants me to print him a clone trooper helmet from Star Wars. I tried printing a helmet 3 times, and every time I don't know if it was the print itself, like just the print that I was trying to print had its problems, or if it was my printer, but it would not print it to save anybody's life. It was actually crazy. I eventually just gave up. I've printed almost everything else but a helmet. I wanted one so bad. Can the lava just stop, please? But 3D printed helmets are cool for sure. A helmet is always a good way to go. Stop it. I remember that. I was gonna say chest plate. Every time you change direction, it's literally just watch him get lost, for real, honestly. Okay, well, can I go around this lava, please? I'm gonna try to go around it. Hopefully I can. Nope, it's just a wall of lava again. Okay, changing direction I've lost track of how many times we have at this point. I am most definitely getting lost. But we are changing direction for another time. Okay, at least we're clearing up a little bit of inventory space now. It kind of sucks because I did have a bunch of plans for this world. I had so many plans, and none of them are going to get done because I'm now joining an SMP. But it sucks for the world, but I'm excited. I'm excited to be joining the SMP for bigger plans, brighter horizons, stuff like that. And it was very unexpected. Okay, that's just not getting filled in, I guess. The amount of lava pools down here is actually crazy. It's actually crazy. Sick and twisted. Yes. Yes, it is. Cool, but sick and twisted. Yes. Bro, I cannot escape the lava. It is everywhere. It's in every corner. I cannot escape it. There's got to be a dev in here just placing lava in front of me. There's no way there's this much lava. There's no shot. There's no shot. Everywhere I go, there's lava. It is and always will be. Oh, what do you know? Shocker. Shocker. This is actually wild. I understand it's the Nether, but I still don't understand why there's this much. I can't even get rid of it. I can't even get rid of it all. I genuinely can't get rid of it all. I just have to hope and pray that there's not netherite down there. I'll miss this world, but I'll still watch your stuff when you're on an SMP. Well, thank you. I will, because this is a single player world, it's not technically going anywhere. I just won't be playing it. The entire ceiling opened up. The entire ceiling. The entire ceiling. Ugh. There literally wasn't a single block left. There's not a single block in there that's not lava right now. I don't know what to do. I'm running out of options. You might be right. You know, this probably is a sign. But you know, I'll just take it as a sign to change direction. I will change direction, and we will hopefully find better results in a different direction. The entire ceiling opened up. Literally, the whole ceiling opened up into lava. That's actually crazy. Okay, where can I go? I don't even know where I'm at anymore. I don't really know, like, which way my tunnels go. I believe there's a tunnel off in this direction somewhere, but I'm gonna say screw it, and I'm gonna place it anyway. It's like 2:30 a.m. for you. It is 2:30 a.m. for you. I won't go to bed till like 9, 10 in the morning. My sleep schedule is so messed up. Bro caused a nether cave in. Honestly, I did. That's late for a weekday. I don't have like normal adulting things to do. I stay up this late and stream because it's the only time I'm able to stream. I'm not able to stream any other time because or do anything YouTube wise outside of this time, just because of how my life works. Like, my house is too busy during the day. My house is way too busy to get any, like, proper YouTube stuff done during the day. Like, I can edit videos during the day, but I can't do any recording. I just cannot record during the day. That's out of the realm of possibility. Which, thankfully, everybody's been going to sleep early here recently. So I've been starting my streams at 12:30 instead of 1. So... Ooh, ancient debris. See? This is why we keep going. You said it was a sign to stop, and this ancient debris just proved you wrong. When times get hard, you persevere. Don't you also wake up late? Yes. I wake up. Uh, you got some night owls? I do. I really do. I wake up at like 5 in the or 5 in the evening or something like that. Roughly around 5 o'clock. So it's like midday for me pretty much. It's like midday for me pretty much. Although I did take a nap at like 11 o'clock the other day because my power went out and there was absolutely nothing to do. My power was out for so long, and so I just took a nap. And ever since then, my body's been wanting to take a nap around that time, and now I'm having to fight sleep because I didn't get my old man nap. Born to be a night owl, forced to lock in, absolutely. Absolutely. Like if everybody, if it was just normal, ooh, there's one of my tunnels. I knew a tunnel was this way. I knew a tunnel was this direction. If everybody was a night owl, I just feel like it'd be better off that way. Nighttime is just so much better than daytime, in my opinion. Wow, wow. Literally leaving me a perfect gap just to go through. Ouch. Ouch. Just taking a hot bath. Nothing to see here. It's not that hot. It looks worse than it is, I promise. It's part of the reason, it's part of that reason because people are not up to bother you. Honestly, for real. I probably, now that I think about it, if everybody was a night owl, I'd probably just stay up during the day. For real. Half of the reason I do stay up is to avoid the people. Okay, I'm like actually going to die if I don't heal. So much lava, by the way. We've only got a few more beds though. We've only got a few more beds. I'm going to really try to push through, use up these last few beds, and then call it. And then we'll call it. We'll hopefully, if the stream holds up, we'll end off with some fishing. Oh, you're gonna be like that, are ya? You're gonna make me... No, I don't think I will. I will just go around. Also, streaming has made me realize I do like to talk, but only to myself. If I'm by myself, like right here in front of the camera, I will just yap. I will just yap to my heart's content. I will say what I want to, and no one can stop me. No one can tell me otherwise. This is where I thrive. I can be a yapopotamus as much as I want to. Certified yapper, for real. If everyone was a night owl, that ruined my empty night road drive time. Everyone would be outside. Yes, nighttime drives are the best drives. Nighttime drives are the best drives, especially when there's no one else on the road. I didn't have my license during COVID, but I can only imagine what COVID driving felt like. No one else on the road, literally not a soul in sight. That had to have been awesome. And do you guys know what the cannonball run is? It's I actually have a funny GIF I'm going to send you about that. So if you see it after stream, that's what that was about. Okay. Bet. Do you guys know what the cannonball run is by chance? Ooh, netherite just hiding out in the wall. The cannonball run is a street race that it takes place in America. It's this, I don't know the exact roads that it takes, but it literally takes you from, you've never heard of it? I'd have to look up like the exact roads it takes, but it takes you from one side of the United States to the other one. I could be wrong, but I think it's a race from New York to Los Angeles. And during COVID, there was a world record set on the cannonball run. Just because of they took advantage of all the roads being down. Just like nobody driving on the roads. And I remember hearing about that back in the day. And I just thought that was interesting. But they got this car. They just stripped this car and made it a race car. They made it look like an unmarked patrol car. Like they actually went like Forrest Gump. Wait, the cannonball run. Oh wait, are you no, a street race, not a foot race. Oh, like a car race. Yeah. But they modified. No, they're not running from. they're not foot racing from New York to California. That would be insane. That would be actually crazy. That would be wild. Yeah, I used to foot race back in the day. Like, I used to run cross country. I used to do distance running. And that was just a couple of miles. I don't know how many miles it is from New York to California, but that seems like too long to run. I could only imagine people running that distance. There used to be, I forget the name of the sport, but there used to be a sport where you would walk race. People would speed walk and like they do distance running that way. Like you wasn't allowed to run, but you could speed walk. Forrest Gump did it. That's crazy. I couldn't imagine. One day, I just started running. Yeah, I've never actually sat down and watched Forrest Gump. Like I've seen, like my dad used to watch that movie all the time, so I've seen parts of the movie, but I don't know like the full context of that movie. I just know it's a movie about this guy who likes to run, and he was in the military at one point, and then he was playing ping pong at one point, and then he was just running at one point. I've seen it a couple of times. I'm not a big movie guy. I'm really not a big movie guy. I don't watch all that too many movies. I watched like Wreck-It Ralph like 50 times. And I watched like Frozen back in the day. And then ooh, I did watch this movie called King Arthur. That movie was actually goated. If you've ever seen King Arthur, that movie's goated in my opinion. You watched it in school? What? I watched, what was it? The Boy in the Striped Pajamas or something like that. We would always watch, like, historical movies or stuff like that. Whatever that movie was where the guy was in where the kid was in the camp. Okay, we ran into more lava. Same, that's a very sad movie. You know, I didn't pay much attention to that movie. I was too busy jamming out. My friend had just bought these like bass boosted headphones. They had like that was advertised to be like very bassy in your ears, and I literally like slid them on during during the movie, and we just went back and forth showing each other. Oh, we're out of beds. Is surprisingly we're already out of beds. I thought we'd have to go for longer, but no, we're already done. We are already done. I will eventually come back and get all this gold and quartz and stuff like that. I don't really have a use for the quartz though. I usually use the quartz for like a nether hub and nether tunnels and stuff. Oh, we literally didn't even mine this one. I pointed it out, but never mind it. 5. Okay, that wasn't good. We went through a whole inventory of beds and only got 5 ancient debris. We ran into more ancient debris. Have I not been collecting ancient debris? Have I just been yapping too much? Is something wrong with me? I'm just leaving the good stuff behind at this point. How many total? I don't know. In just this stream, I've gotten a lot. But between the 2 streams total, we got 19 last time. We had an extra piece laying around that we had beforehand, but we actually mined 19 last time, and we have at least 29 so far, I think. I think that was how many we left off with. I could be wrong though. Okay, I'm gonna guess it's this way back towards the main hub. I'm completely lost at this point though. I'm purely guessing. I am purely guessing. If we make it back to the hub, it will be by pure luck alone. We do have plenty enough to make some armor though. Ooh, I see lava. That's not good. That's not a good sign. Ooh, but there's another tunnel this way. Okay, this is not the right way, I'm going to guess. But there's another tunnel this way. Does this lead anywhere? No, this is also a dead end. But there's another tunnel this way. Okay, I'm actually genuinely lost. At this point, watching me get lost should be a part of a t-shirt. Honestly. Okay, this is... Wait, there's another shoot-off? Maybe this way? Although this way does not look likely. Nah, that just dumps us out into lava. Okay, as soon as I get back to the base, I will let you know how many total we have. But that could be a couple minutes. That could be 20 minutes. We could be here a while. We could be here a while. Okay. We've got to lock in and find our way back. We're going to be here forever. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. It won't be that bad. Well, wait, can they... Wait, are you just trying to... Did they not die in lava? Okay, I thought that was lava down there. I thought he just, like... I thought he was, like, immortal or something. That was crazy. Okay, I'm going to assume I just went the wrong way back here. This way? Nope. Yeah, I swear I go the wrong way every time. Every single time I try to pick a direction, it is wrong. I swear I'm not doing this on purpose. Okay, we're back. We're back. Surely it's this way, right? Surely I went the right way. Yes, okay. That didn't take too long. That wasn't too long. We made our way back finally. Okay, next time we will have a lodestone. 36 in total for this stream. Space Cadet, more like Lost Cadet. Hey, it's hard to find your direction in space, okay? Okay, we do have some beds left in here. I'm just going to put them over here somewhere. And I need to get rid of this netherrack. I have too much netherrack to know what to do with. Which, this is so painful because I'm such a hoarder. I feel like I have to, like, hoard all of this, but I don't have a use for it whatsoever. And if there's a quick way to, like, get rid of your inventory like this, please let me know, because I've just been clicking and dragging. Okay, I'm still new to, like, keyboard gaming. I don't know keyboard tricks at all. I just found out what shift clicking was. Okay, put those beds in there. Nope, take the ancient debris. Okay. Back to the base. Back to the base. Let's finally get out of this nether. Let's get away from the nether. And we have got to repair our pickaxe. Our pickaxe is not doing well. Our pickaxe has seen better days. Which thankfully we have a absolutely goated XP farm that can repair it right up. But I really try not to use it for that. I try to only use the XP farm to level up. Only to level up for XP. Villager trades is a good way to... just noticed you finally added stairs to the nether plate. Yeah, I done that right before stream. I got so sick and tired of just having to jump every time. I'll put you back here. So that's what, like 46 ancient debris so far? Divide that by 4. I don't know what 46 divided by 4 is. My brain is too fried to do math right now. But yeah, we got 20 netherite scrap and 36 ancient debris. Oh, that's not the furnace. But we'll smelt that up. And, you know, I said we might upgrade, but I'm thinking about saving that for an episode instead of doing that on stream. And I just realized our music stopped. How long has our music been stopped? There we go. I never notice when the music stops. I feel like I just yap more often, and it makes up for the lack of music. Come on, fishy. We didn't get a book at the beginning of the stream. Depending on how long it's going to take to get a book, I'm going to fish till we get a book. And I also need to put this in my offhand, so it's... Ooh, our armor took a beating as well. You know, I did have everything mended up before the stream, but... Everything always takes a beating in the nether. And I need to flatten out our... nether fortress. Like where the crossroads are, so I can start farming some wither skeleton skulls. Because last time I went to do that, there was nothing. There was absolutely nothing in the nether fortress. So I'll probably do that before stream, and I'm gonna test it out, and if they spawn as often as I think they should, then that might be next stream. But I've also considered doing Rocket League for a stream. How would you guys feel about that? Dead didn't seem too enthusiastic about Rocket League when I mentioned it earlier, but I considered it for a little bit, and I've really been enjoying getting back into playing it. So I did consider streaming that for a little bit. I mean, I'm also not the best Rocket League player in the world. I'm just average, so take that into consideration. Game of Evil. Game of Evil. I will say, I have such a love-hate relationship with Rocket League. It's either a fantastic time or it's not. And I will say Rocket League is like the most toxic game I've ever played. But when I hopped back into it before stream, I had a couple people be nice to me. Yeah, it wasn't completely all bad. Which I don't know if I just got lucky. Or who knows, maybe the Rocket League community has turned a new leaf. Maybe they're just nice now. I struggle to watch it unless I'm watching someone play in person. Fair enough, fair enough. Soccer with cars. Yeah. I mean, you're not wrong. It is just soccer with cars. It is just soccer with cars. I like their drop shot game mode though. I'm heading to bed now. Good night, Lanes. I'll see you. I want to catch your next stream. Are you planning on streaming anytime soon again? Oh wait, you have a schedule, don't you? When's your next stream? Thursday? I will try my best to tune in for that stream. I will try my best. It was good to see you in the stream though. Thanks for tuning in. Still no book. Still no book. Yeah, still no book. I would really love a book to end the stream out on. But who knows? It seems like it's gonna take a while. Yeah, I'm definitely missing my old man nap right about now. The yawns are gonna start coming back in again. You've got to get better at keeping up with chat when there's more than 2 people talking, by the way. But you're doing pretty well anyway. It's genuinely difficult. It's genuinely difficult. I didn't think it would be this hard, but it really is. It really is hard. I don't know how people do it. I don't know how people do it. Playing a game and reading chat. If I could get chat to load up on my primary monitor, that would help so much. Because I wouldn't have to look, like, away from my game. I could just look up at the corner. What's up, little guy? It's really... And I've never been, like, diagnosed with dyslexia, but I do get words and letters mixed up. So, and that doesn't help trying to read fast. Like, I can't read fast at all. I've got to slow down and really comprehend what I'm trying to read. Like I can read fast sometimes. Like in a book, I can read the words at a decent pace, but actually like taking in that information is a completely different story. Not to be mean, but I can tell. I mean, no, it's just that's just something I struggle with. I'm much better with numbers than I am with letters. Like I've never really been good at English in general. You're doing great though. Thanks. I appreciate you not trying to be mean. And I also don't come from the best like school like ever either. My I didn't realize how like bad my education was until I went to college. I'm like the inverse. I'm an active writer, but I hate math. I love math. Math is so fascinating to me. I love math. When I found out what multiplication was, that was a dream come true. And I'm friends with another math nerd, except he's better at math than I am. Yeah, I never really got. I just now I really struggle with English, especially with like proper sentences. I've been trying my best to like speak in proper sentences when or like type in proper sentences in my like video descriptions and stuff like that, or when I type in Discord. It's genuinely a challenge. Uh, why is it that most men I know like math? Is it like a statistic? I get. I guess it just depends. I know. I know a lot of men that prefer reading, and I know a lot of women that prefer math. It no, I don't know. It it's it could just be a stereotype, but at the same time, like stereotypes exist for a reason, if that makes sense. There are people who know me by my username due to my writing. It's frightening sometimes. Like what? Do you just write stuff and post it online? Which I've never tried to write anything. Like I've written, like I've came up with like concepts for books and stuff. I wanted to write uh uh like an anime plot, I guess you could say. Like I got really inspired when I watched One Piece and I tried coming up with a story to write. Oh, okay. That's not good. That's not good. That's a lot of phantoms. Uh uh Cringe admission, but I write fan fiction. I don't think that's cringe. I don't think that's cringe. But fan fiction's becoming a lot more common nowadays, though. I tried to write like a I'm not gonna say a story, but I did try to write something like with character development and plot and stuff like that. And I quickly realized I don't know how to write things. Like I don't know how to write a story. I don't know how to come up with a plot. Uh, I don't know anything like that. But if you give me an equation, I could probably solve it. I could probably definitely solve it. Danny Phantom is just the perfect character to put into the DC universe. That's actually wild. I know of Danny Phantom, like I know the cartoon and everything, but I never watched it. Like I don't know anything about Danny Phantom. He's a phantom. Will I get copyrighted for saying that? Probably. You love writing. I love math. I feel I love math. I the when I went to college, I had to take a math and an English class, and I loved my math class. Like my professor was a. I have some choice words to describe my college professors, but they weren't the best of people. But still, I still loved math, and I was keeping up, even with my lower education from coming from a very backwater school. But my English was garbage. I quickly realized that I didn't know any English whatsoever. I don't know what a proper sentence is. Like what is an adverb? I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you. I could not tell you. Oh, but we did get a book. We did get a book. Quick Charge Unbreaking 3. Unbreaking 3 could be good, although I don't have anything else to put it on. I love adverb. I don't even know what an adverb is. I know what a verb is. I know what a verb is. He's the guy from that one Nickelodeon show. I'm joking. I'm joking. Objective verbs. You've lost me. That doesn't make it any clearer. That doesn't make it any clearer in my brain. Like verbs are actions, right? Verbs are actions. And then a noun is a person, place, or thing. I think I got that right. But I don't think I was ever taught what an adverb is. They were just talked about. My school did me so dirty. Loudly isn't. Oh, okay. That makes more sense. That makes more sense. Okay, see, if you give me an example of something, that makes more sense than just describing what something is. I'm a visual learner. Okay, well, with our book and our fishing done, we've gotten a lot of stuff done. We've gotten so much netherite now. We've got 46 pieces of netherite. Or, well, netherite scrap. Should we turn this all into ingots right quick? How much netherite does this actually give us? How much does it give us? 14. 14, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have plenty, don't we? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then 1 for the spear. I should probably put my diamond spear in here as well. We have so much netherite. So we have enough netherite to do everything that we have. To fully netherite up everything that we have. But with all that being said, and with all of that now accomplished, I believe I'm going to end the stream here. It's been a very successful stream. They can also be used to describe adjectives, like saying the weather is very cloudy. Very would be the adverb. Cloudy would be the adjective. I might be a bit rusty, though. English is genuinely more difficult than I realized as a kid. Night, cadet. Good night. It's gonna be funny. People might watch this VOD back, and half of it is us talking about words at the end here. It's gonna be a very interesting watch back. But I'm going to end this here. Thanks everybody for tuning in, and I will see y'all in the next